Good everyone. Today's verse is in Philippians chapter 2 from verse 3 and verse 4. It says, "Do not from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourself. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interest of others." We all know that in the Bible, when some Pharisees were asking Jesus what is the greatest commandment, he told them that yes, the first one is love God with all your heart, your mind, and soul. And the second one is like it, which is love your neighbor as yourself. It's very important that we know that we ought to love everyone around us, because it is the will of God for us to love, and it shows that we have the attribute of God in us as children of God. And now Paul is actually addressing Timothy here. He said, do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit. So whatever it is that we have been doing that we don't even consider the people around us, then it's actually very wrong. No matter how holy we might be, no matter how righteous we might think we've been, but if we are not actually been considering the people around us in everything we do, then we need to actually check our life. We need to actually address the issue, because it's just so practical to the point that with the people you're sharing your room with, or the people you're living in the same house with, whatever thing you are doing, the things you are about to do, just take a moment and think, is this thing I'm about to do, will it affect the person close by me? What will their reaction be? Because if it will affect them and we still do it out of just us wanting to satisfy ourselves, then we should check our life as Christians. We are not in the right position. So Paul is addressing Timothy here, and we also ought to check our life. We need to make everything balanced. We can't just say we are Christians and we are finding ourselves wanting in the things which we do. So we are to do nothing out of selfish ambition. So whatever it is we will do, let's always consider the next person beside us, or the person that is going to see, or that the person that is going to be affected. That will this person be affected positively or negatively? Because if we are just thinking of ourselves, then we will be questioned on the day of judgment for the reason for whatever we've done. And it doesn't just end there, but we should do everything in humility, and we should count others more significant than ourselves. It's very important that we understand this fact. When it tells us to count others more significant than ourselves, when we do that to someone and the person also is counting us more significant than themselves, it's just actually logical. It's just that everybody will give each other the respect which we deserve. We are treating everybody with the good treatment which we all deserve. So when I'm treating you well, when I count you more significant than myself and you count me more significant than yourself, then actually we all live in harmony, we all live in peace, we all live in joy, and everything goes the way it ought to be. So I encourage us that we should always be careful in everything we do. We should always consider the people around us and learn to do things in humility, counting others more significant. And it doesn't just end there. In verse 4, it says, "Let each of you look not to his own interest, but also to the interest of others." And this is the same thing Paul was actually saying in the verse 3. We shouldn't just always be looking at whatever gain we will gain in anything, but rather looking at how we could actually affect life. It could be about money, or it could be about whatever it is. If we even have money and we're always thinking of how we could gain more, then that wealth is actually of no use, because God doesn't just bless for us just to benefit from it alone, but for others also to be a beneficiary of that same wealth. So whatever it is that you are doing that others are not benefiting from it, then it's just vain. Yes, you might be enjoying it, but it's of no use. So whatever it is you're doing now, try to always be a channel of blessing to everybody. Be it in small quantity, be it in large quantity. Always put others first, and God will take care of whatever it is that you're doing. So be encouraged today to put others in high significance, and everything will be well. Thank you very much.